Hello and welcome to the channel. Today the date is 17th of November 2020. I'll be reading out the news from the top stories section for you from the InCharts app. So let's go to the top stories. So here we go. Raj Minister Bhanwar Lal Meghwal passes away aged 72 days after daughter's demise. Rajasthan Cabinet Minister Bhanwar Lal Meghwal has passed away aged 72 at Medanta Hospital in Haryana's Gurugram, where he was undergoing treatment for an ailment. This comes days after the demise of his daughter Banarsi Meghwal. State mourning will be observed in Rajasthan on Tuesday, wherein the national flag would be flown at half-mast and the government offices would remain closed. We have been together since 1980, CM Gelo. Next. Haryana Governor tests positive for COVID-19, admitted to hospital. Haryana Governor Satyadev Narayan Arya was admitted to hospital in Mohali on Monday after testing positive for COVID-19. He has been kept in isolation room in the hospital and the family members and staff will be also tested, according to the reports. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar in a tweet wished Arya a speedy recovery. His close contacts have been asked to isolate. Next. Who all have been inducted to the Bihar cabinet today. Nitish Kumar took oath as Bihar CM, while Tarkishore Prasad and Renu Devi were sworn in as deputy CMs on Monday. JDU's Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, Bijendra Prasad Yadav, Ashok Chaudhary and Mewa Lal Chaudhary took oath as cabinet ministers. BJP's Mangal Pandey and Amrendra Pratap Singh, VIP's Mukesh Sahani and HAM's Santosh Kumar Suman were also inducted to the cabinet. Nitish Kumar took oath for the fourth straight term. Next. Moderna's early data show its COVID-19 vaccine is 94.5% effective. American biotechnology company Moderna on Monday announced its experimental vaccine was 94.5% effective in preventing COVID-19 based on interim data from a late-stage clinical trial. Moderna's interim analysis was based on 95 infections among trial participants who received either a placebo or the vaccine. Among those, only 5 infections occurred in those who received the vaccine. Moderna vaccine given in 2 shots 28 days apart. Next. Tarkishore Prasad and Renu Devi sworn in as deputy CMs of Bihar. BJP leaders Tarkishore Prasad and Renu Devi were sworn in as the deputy chief ministers of Bihar on Monday. Former Bihar deputy CM Sushil Modi had earlier tweeted, "BJP and Sangh Parivar gave me so much in political life of 40 years that possibly no other leader has gotten. I'll discharge whatever responsibility I am given." Nitish Kumar took oath as Bihar CM. Next. Nitish Kumar takes oath as Bihar Chief Minister for the 4th straight term. Nitish Kumar has been sworn in as the Bihar Chief Minister for the 4th straight term at a ceremony in Patna. The oath was administered by Governor Phagu Chauhan, while Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP Nadda were present at the ceremony. RJD decided to boycott the event. BJP lead NDA won Bihar election with 125 seats. Next. Around 70% people in Delhi didn't burn firecrackers on Diwali, Environment Minister. Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai on Monday said that around 70% people in the national capital didn't burn firecrackers on Diwali after the Delhi government imposed a ban on the same. He added, "I hope that the results will be better next year." He further said a long-term solution to the problem of pollution cannot be found in one day. The firecracker ban has been imposed till November 30th. Next. 7 killed after pickup van falls into rivulet in Himachal Pradesh. 7 laborers from Bihar were killed when a pickup van in valley in which they were travelling fell into the Suket Khurd rivulet in Himachal Pradesh's Mandi district on Monday, police said. 1 labourer was also injured in the accident that occurred around 2:30 am, they said. PM Narendra Modi said the government is carrying out resource and relief work at the site. The police have registered a case. Next. No lockdown in Delhi. 3rd wave of COVID-19 has passed its peak, Jain. Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain had said there will be no reimposition of lockdown in Delhi. I don't think it will be an effective step now. Wearing of masks by everyone will be more beneficial, he added, while standing that the third wave of COVID-19 has passed its peak in Delhi. Active coronavirus cases in Delhi currently stand at 39,990. COVID-19 death toll in Delhi is 7,614. Next, Jharkhand government bans Chhath Puja near public water bodies due to coronavirus. Jharkhand government has issued an order that bans performing Chhath Puja near water bodies in the state in the view of coronavirus pandemic. The order states that no stalls of any kind shall be set up by anyone or near the bank of any public water body. Barricading and special lighting of Chhath Ghat is also prohibited. Busting firecrackers is not allowed in public. Next, Mumbai recorded lowest level of noise pollution in 15 years during Diwali. NGO Awaaz Foundation and NGO had said the noise pollution level recorded in Mumbai during Diwali this year is the lowest in the last 15 years. Sumaira Abdullahi, founder of Awaaz Foundation, said that the credit goes to the strict guidelines of the state government on bursting of firecrackers and growing awareness among citizens. Ban on crackers was violated at some places. Next, Odisha collector booked for assistance murder. Nearly 11 months after the Malkangiri collector's personal assistant Deva Narayan Panda was found dead, police have booked the collector and 3 others on the directions of a judicial magistrate. Earlier this month, Panda's wife had moved the court of the SDJM alleging that her husband was murdered because he was aware of the collector's involvement in certain corrupt activities. CCTV footage of collector's office tampered. Next, man trapped inside his car burned to death after accident in UP. A man was charred to death when his car caught fire after ramming into a bus being towed by a crane in Uttar Pradesh's Shamli on Sunday. The driver could not exit the car on the highway following the incident. Police said the crane driver is absconding and police are searching for him. Deceased driver has not yet been identified. Next, Tamil actor video amid cancer treatment surfaces. Fan says he looks skinny. A video showing Tamil actor Thavasi, known for his supporting roles appealing for help, has surfaced online. The actor is suffering from cancer and is admitted to hospital. I never thought I'd be affected by such a disease. I request my fellow actors in the industry and the people of the state to help me recover from this, he said. Fans said he looked skinny and weak. Vasan Eye Care founder Arun dies, aged 51, suspicious death case filed. Dr. A.M. Arun, the founder of Tamil Nadu-based Vasan Eye Care, passed away in Chennai on Monday at the age of 51, allegedly due to cardiac arrest. Police have registered a case of suspicious death after a few relatives raised doubts. Arun, who took over his family's single pharmacy shop, built a network of over 100 hospitals. Hospitals chain currently in bankruptcy process. Next, Fox News anchor calls out coming for blacks Indians sign at MAGA rally. For Fox News anchor Eric Shawn posted a live interview to call out a sign held by a person at the Million MAGA March that read coming for blacks and Indians first. Welcome to the new order. The sign was shown in live footage of the rally during the interview. We just saw a very disturbing sign, Shawn said. Who the hell knows what people have, Shawn. Next, France Public Radio mistakenly publishes an obituary for UK Queen, issues apology. France's RFI Public Radio has apologized after mistakenly publishing our obituaries for a number of living people, including the UK Queen Elizabeth II and Brazilian footballer Pelé, on its website. It blamed the error on technical problem. The Queen's obituary was under the headline "And England loses its Queen. Elizabeth II left her mark on the imagination." Apologies to the people concerned as well. RFI. That's it for today, guys. If you're new to my channel, kindly like, share and subscribe, and please do not forget to press the bell icon notification to get the latest notification daily. Thank you.